Alright, all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekar Kodash.
Alright, double understar apostle and elders in New York, Great Millstone. Alright, and salutation to your arc around the world, this teaching is truth. Alright, so this is a video response to Karaite, what his name is? Karaite Jews for Judaism, man. This guy's a Edomite. Alright, his real name is, I believe it's Felipe Cortez, what the fuck it is, man. Anyway, he'll conquistador, man, a Spaniard, man. Alright, he's an Edomite. Alright, because we're just Spaniards, we're Spaniard with a dark brown people, Japhetic, man. Alright, so this guy's a Edomite, man. Alright, so this response to the video, debunking fake black Hebrew Israelite. First of all, we're not black, man. Alright, nobody's the color of tar. Okay, nobody's the color of a white sheet of paper going around. Alright, you got two groups of people on this earth, man. Alright, you got dark brown skinned people with various shades of brown, very, very light brown. And you got other people that have no color, got translucent skin. Okay, and their flesh and blood show their skin, you know, the red color was was in pure Hebrew was Adam, means red, man. Or we'll say a watered down way, Edom. Right? This guy right here, look at his cheeks, man. This guy's red, man. Look how he blushing and everything. It's not even light up good. You still can see the red in his face, man. Alright, so we're going to bump this last, man, by this damn devil, man. Alright? Play that.
We are going to debunk these fake, phony, so-called Hebrew Israelites. The fake, phony movements that started in the late 60s, literally started in the late 60s. It's a very, very late cult. They did not exist before then.
Alright, so he said we started what in a late cult? That's not true, man. Alright, we started when Jacob's name changed to Israel, man, because we are the Israelites, man. Alright, somebody get Deuteronomy 28 and 60. No, 28, 45, 46.
All right, I'll do something for you.
Go ahead, Kaka.
This 2 Corinthians 4, 3. They say, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And clearly this man is lost, man. He don't know nothing. And,
right.
And he claimed to want to debunk somebody. But man, where did you learn, man?
Right.
How do you know you're an Israelite? Which you not, you're an Edomite, but well, how do you know these things, man?
That's right.
And we finna give you the proper order and the breakdown of the scriptures, man. So we get to Deuteronomy?
Yeah, Deuteronomy 28, 45, 46.
Come.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 45, and it reads, Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Alright, so the curse should be a sign and wonder who the children of Israel should be, man. Alright, that's not upon you Amalekites, man. You fake Jews. You Edomites, so-called white people. That's not you. Alright? Matter of fact, I'm going to read this from this book called Weird History 101. Alright? Which is read by your people. Psalm 60.8. Somebody please get that. Alright? Because every curse in scriptures, man, matches the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Well, there is like. Alright? We just going to go, but main, the point is, this guy said that Israel never lost their heritage. They never forgot. That's not true, man. We just go on the quick little things, then we're going to move on to that. Alright? But here right here said page 153 in the book, Weird History 101. Alright, by John Richard Steffens. Alright? So it says right here, it says, as the demand for agricultural labors increased, so did the importation of slaves. Native Americans, with the tribe of Gad, Moors, which are Israelites, Turks, another name for Israelites, that they put the word Turks on it, and Jews were also so. It says what? And Jews. Where's the Africans? I thought the so-called Native Americans was Africans. Why did it say this? As demand for agricultural labors increased, so the importation of slaves, Native Americans, Moors, Turks, and Jews were also sold as slaves in 17th century America. So it's the 1600s, man. That's a cold cut. All right, and that's Deuteronomy 28 and 68, which we're gonna go into a little bit later. Like, play that. All right. So we always been here, man. All right, we always been here. There's evidence of Hebrew Israelite congregation before the 1960s, man. Nat Turner, he was a Hebrew Israelite, man. Matter of fact, you got West Coast of Africa, man. You had Hebrew Israelites, settlements, man. All right, so look at this. Let me get this right here. Just bear with me, man. All right. Let's see. It says page 87. It said the Black Jewish Empire of Ghana. It said the ancient. This one, a book from Babylon to Timbuktu. Right. Rudolph R. Windsor. It said the ancient Black Empire. When it said black, it's talking about dark brown people, man. The ancient Black Empire of Ghana was established in the Western Sudan. During the colonial period, the Western Sudan was called French West Africa. The northern boundary of this region is the Sahara Desert. The western southern border is Lake Chad. Some rivers of this region are the Senegal, the Gambia, the Volta, the Benue, the Lagan, and last but not least, the famous Niger River. All right, really Nigger River. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it. It said this river flows from Guyana, highlands northeast to the famous cities of Timbuktu, Ghana, and then it make up the sharp turn and flows southeast toward the city of Benin in Nigeria. All right, it says in let's see. It says I'm trying to get it, but this one I want to get right here on page 89. It says Zal al-Yemeni came to Kuka about 300 AD, an ancient abode of Sanke tribe. He established a line of kings known as Jah dynasty. The founder of the first Sudanese dynasty in Western Africa was a black Jew. His name is Santa Rena Zal al-Yemeni. Joseph J. Williams said that a citizen of Timbuktu named Abid Raham as-Sadi wrote in his book Tariq as-Sudan, History of Sudan, that Zal al-Yemen was derived from the Zamin al-Yemen, which means he is come from Yemen. Zal al-Yemen came to Nigeria because of the way of Wargala in central Algeria. Warg was a great training center of black Jews. Dr. Bar Professor Gabe said that Zal, the founder of the first Jewish dynasty, established his capital later at the Gayo on the eastern upper Niger River. All right, so there go evidence that we've been here, man. We always been here. All right, so I'm gonna go right here. It says right here. It says the Arabs, Moors, who didn't write attribute the ancient black African Hebrews, meaning dark skinned people, man. When they say African, talking about the phenotype, dark skin. It says the establishment of the first empire, the erection of the first public buildings in the country, the construction of the first canals, irrigation system, and the institution of social economic regime was still survives in all Saharan communities. By what fact we could explain the merging of the black Hebrew hegemony and leadership over the indigenous tribe? The answer is simple. The Jews came into Western Sudan from northern and eastern Africa as a result of a chain of commercial and persecuted migration. The Jews had settled among the most civilized people throughout the ages. They adopted new methods for other people and left their material education more imprint among the people with whom they resided. For many centuries, the Hebrews had to employ great physical and psychological initiative. They could not afford to be complacent or apathetic. They were hated, so empathy could mean cultural stagnation or death, the Jews imported to the western part of Africa a superior material, education, and moral culture soon after 300 AD. And this cultural advancement was not duplicated or seeded until the ascendancy of Muhammad leader Mansa Kakan Musa of Mali in 1312 AD. In the 3rd and 4th century, the African West Coast did not possess the coast superiority of the African of the North and East Coast. It says the black Jews had advantage over the African tribes. They carried their culture, history, laws, and written records with them. This assured them a constant precedent for developing a higher social organization because of the stability of the black Jewish culture. The Jews were not absorbed to the obnoxious population. In fact, the Jews absorbed some of the native tribes. The Jews made use of every opportunity. They were industrious, skillful people. In Jewish Ghana states were found kings, princes, governors, generals, secretary, treasurers, revenue agents, judges, architects, engineers, doctors, historians, language interpreters, mathematicians, jewelers, sculptors, masons, carpenters, painters of art, goldsmiths, leather workers, potters, armorers, sailors, blacksmiths, agriculturists, and etc. Man, all right. It said the black Hebrew kings of Ghana had 2 titles: 1, Kayamaga, master of gold, all right, and 2, Ghana, war chief. All right, Professor Gave said that 22 Hebrew kings reigned in Ghana before Higura in 622 AD, and 42 had reigned by 790. All right, so we always been here. We always been here, man. We always identified Israel before we came over here to these shores, man. Talking about the so-called Negroes, Judah, so-called West Indies, Benjamin, and so-called Haitians, which is Latin, man. All right. Anybody got something else? All right. Go ahead, play the rest of it.
I got something really
quick.
quick.
Get it. Yep.
This is Deuteronomy 28, and I'm gonna read 44 or 43. It reads, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high; thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." And that proves that that we're the real Hebrew Israelites, because the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're the ones that are at the bottom. We're the tail right now.
Right.
And your people are the head, because you're the one who got the diamond industry, Hollywood. You guys own all the banks. All right,
grocery stores and shit.
Yeah, they're the ones who, Job 9:24, the earth's given into the hands of the wicked.
Right.
You guys are the ones who are prospering. You know, you guys don't need nobody to lend to you.
The Rothschilds.
Right.
Right.
Which proves that you're not the chosen people.
Yeah.
Hit play on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Play what was last, man. Right, go ahead.
The real truth is that real Jews, real Israelites, have always existed since the time of Moshe until today. And I will prove it.
Paul said, right. And that's
First
us.
and foremost.
That's not you. That's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Right.
All right? Go ahead, play it.
Kind of just to make a
DNA.
quick point, Moses put his hand in his bosom, and it came out leprous. All right, which, what is that, Leviticus 13, if I'm not mistaken, proves that Moses wasn't a so-called white man. He was a man of color.
That's
all
right. Come on, play it, because he's going to say something stupid.
A lot of these fake, phony movements, these Cushite remnants, are against DNA. Why is that? Because Cush is the father of all the black race.
Stop
from the
that.
father, Ham.
Stop that. Where is the biblical evidence that the so-called Negroes in America are Cushites? Where is it? Show me the scriptures that Cush should go into slavery in ships. Get lynched, burnt, raped, spoiled, mean robbed and everything. Family and scriptures where Cush gonna suffer the curses, man. All right, somebody get Deuteronomy, not Deuteronomy, Amos 3, 1 and 2. All right, because the laws were given to Jacob, man, not no Cush, man. How Cush gonna serve the curses? Somebody get the laws chapter given to Jacob. Psalms 147, 19, 20.
Oh, I got a precept for it.
All right, go ahead.
This because he said Cushite, but it's a separation between the Cushite and the Egyptians and stuff like that, man. And this Exodus 11 and 7. It say, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, but ye might know that how that the Lord does put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel, man. And we different, man. We not man, not no Cushite, no Eat, no Hamite, man. None of that shit, man.
Right.
And we are the nation of Israel. We was given the laws and covenants of the Most High to rule this earth, man.
That's right.
To be the rulers of this earth. Not no damn Cushite, man.
That's right.
Not no doodoo Hamite, man.
Right.
That's bugged out.
Doodoo
I
head.
got him.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and get it.
All right, this is the Combat Bible Dictionary, Zondervan Combat Bible Dictionary. All right, and this is the definition of Ham. All right, it says Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Not the Negroes.
All right, read that again, because he said that, what he said, that the black races came from Canaan?
Came from Cush.
Came from Cush, okay,
Right.
well.
One of Ham's sons.
Okay, he says he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes,
Not the Negroes.
but the Egyptians,
The Egyptians, go ahead.
Ethiopians,
The Ethiopians, go ahead.
Libyans,
The Libyans, go ahead. That's
and,
put. Go ahead.
and Canaanites.
And Canaanites.
All right,
Son of Canaan.
there you go.
All right. So how we even the biblical scholars said that the so-called Negroes are not Hamites, man. So how we gonna be the sons of Cush? As a matter of fact, Cush. Why the Most High gonna punish Cush for Cush was never given the law? Somebody get that Amos 3:1, 2.
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel,
O children of Israel, go ahead.
against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known,
You what?
you only have I known
You only have I known. Go ahead.
of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for your iniquities.
Will punish you for your iniquities. All right. So only Israelites gonna be punished for violating the law, statute, commandments. Not Cush, man. Not Cush, not Canaan, not Elam. All right. And definitely not Edom, man. All right. Not Japhet. None of that stuff, man. All right. So that's just a bunch of bullshit, man. All right. Somebody get that Psalms 147, 19, 20. Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Unto Israel. Go ahead.
He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh.
Praise ye Yahweh. Alright? So Yahweh only punishes Israelites. He don't punish Cushites. Alright? Somebody get Isaiah 59:1.
Can I get a
Be on the
precept?
roll. Go ahead.
This is Amos 9 and 7. It says, Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, saith
Right.
the Lord?
Right.
All right. So, we know damn well the Israelites are not no Cushites, no Ethiopians, man. But the Heavenly Father compares Israel. They said that they're as unto the Ethiopians, man.
Right.
And we know through history that the Ethiopians were dark-skinned people, man.
Right.
So that goes to show, cuts you right there, man.
Right. And
Yeah.
he look like Ethiopian.
Right.
But we do got confusion of faces among our people because
Oh, yeah.
Our forefathers properly the heathen women, but no, man, he's out there. It's like, look at his spirit, man. He's all
Right. Well, you try to say that the
Right.
Ethiopians are the progenitors of the
so-called Negroes.
of all dark races.
That's
but,
not true, man.
But here it is, another nation being compared to look like them, man.
That's right.
So that shows this guy doesn't have any understanding, man. He
That's
don't know
right.
what he's talking about.
That's right. We gonna get back to that in a little while.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Yeah. But it's good. It's good that came out. All right. Go ahead. So like,
Oh, that was the song.
somebody get that Isaiah 59.
Oh, Isaiah 59.
We have one.
58 and 1?
No,
Cry loud?
No. Isaiah 59.
I got a precept. It's Joel 2 and 27. It said, Ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, not no Cushite, not no Egyptian. He said he's in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord, your power, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed, man. So the Lord is dealing with the Israelites, man.
Right. What the fuck you gonna punish the Cushites for?
Shit, they won't give him the law. When you read Deuteronomy, the Lord gave the law to Moses to give who?
Right.
To the nation of Israel, man.
Right. That's like we that's like somebody did some Russians did a crime and shit in Russia, and they come way over here to try to charge us with some shit.
Right.
Cause we not under the Russian government, not under their laws and stuff, man. All right, the fuck out of here, man. All right, somebody get that Isaiah 59:1.
Isaiah 59:1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear.
Right. All right. That you know, Most High only deal with the Israelites, man. He only punished the Israelites, man. He's not gonna punish the other nations, man. They haven't done the damn thing. All right.
I got another one for you.
They haven't made their agreement. They not married to Yahweh. They not his bridesmaid.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.
This Isaiah 44:1. It say, ye not now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. This said the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jezreel, who I have chosen, man. And that's the Lord. We are the Lord portion, man. Jezreel, it was just another name and title for the nation of Israel, man.
Yep.
Because we was what? Given the fatness of the earth. They said Jezreel shall kick.
Yep.
So we was going to be abundance. That was the blessing of Israel. So like it.
No, you right. And Joshua means upright, which is Hebrew Yashawan. Means upright. Go ahead.
Tobacco Menach is Sirach 17:17. It says, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion.
Ooh.
All right, but he said separation, man, between all the nations.
Right.
All right, and Israel is the Most High's firstborn, man.
Right. He only gonna punish his kid, man.
That's right.
I can't punish my son. I can't punish somebody else. Son. If they not my kid, and I have, that's like my son breaking some rules and stuff. I'll go out on the street, I'll punish somebody else's kid, man. No, it don't work that way, man. All right, so Yahweh, the one everybody heard me call Lord of God. All right, he only punished Israelites, not Cushites, not Canaanites, not Libyans, not Hittites. All right.
I got one more for you.
All right, go ahead. Pour it on them, man.
This second Esdras, the 3rd chapter, verse I'm gonna start at 30. For I have seen how thou suffered them sinning, and have spared wicked doers, and have destroyed thy people, and have preserved thy enemies, and have not sanctified it. Right? Because guess what? We sin, and guess the Lord scatter us of the folk on the earth among our enemies. Right? Verse 31. I do not remember how this way might be left, or them Babylon better than them of Zion, or if there any other people that known thee beside Israel, or what generation has so believed that covenant as Jacob, and ye that reward appear not, and their labors have not fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and seen that they float in woe, and think not upon their commandments. Because guess what? And the commandment was given to the heathens, man. The commandment was given to the nation of Israel. And guess what? When you read in the book of Deuteronomy, it say that Israel shall go to the heathen of one of all things, so that we was going to be on the bottom, man.
That's right.
The heathen is prospering.
Prosperous, right.
Right.
You guys, you don't go to the heathens, man. You go yourself.
That's right.
All right. We got to go to get bank loans, student loans. You got to go to your damn grocery stores. Bail bondsmen and shit.
That's right.
You know.
At the end of the day, they don't even follow the Bible, man.
No, they don't.
They read the Talmud, man.
They read the Talmud with all types of crazy shit in it, man.
You know.
Right.
Because the brother, Salaki.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because the brother just read it. It said you should find his commandments. You know, you only find that amongst Israel, man.
Yeah, and when they go back to that land, the righteous shall flow from the land of Israel, but it's not. That's the modern day. It's not Israel, man. It's modern day state of Israel. It's where Israeli. Israeli means citizen of modern state of Israel. Where Israelite means one who connect, the one who descend from Jacob.
That's right.
And they got the gay parade over there in Tel Aviv.
Matter of fact, let's get into it. Somebody get out Isaiah chapter 2 and Isaiah chapter 2 and Micah chapter 4 and Yashala. Put another tab, YouTube. Put another tab, YouTube, and put successful port factory in Israel.
I'll look at more of this when you finish.
Oh, come.
Can somebody get in the curses where it said that we would be the tail and they would be
He just read.
Okay,
Well, bring it out again. The Spirit brought it up.
Bible shot and read that, then I'll read this.
Successful port factory in Israel.
Oh yeah.
Kosher?
Read it when you got it.
Kosher pork.
This one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now
Oh,
pause
then you
it.
pick
Pause
that.
it before you play.
Good grief.
Pause it.
Well, hit let the commercial go by. Somebody read that curse for me, please.
Sure, I got you right here, but I'll get it. It's Deuteronomy 28, I believe 44. And 44. It say, who I get, bro?
No, hey, Ak, you getting this on the screen?
It say,
Okay.
he shall, this Deuteronomy 28 and 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and that shall be the tail.
All right, so that's a curse on Yasharallah, Israel, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all are the Jews. Y'all claim y'all the Jews, right? All right, well, here's the statistic for you. All right, this is, something I looked up about income rankings of religious groups. All right, it says according to a 2014 study by Paul Research Center, Jewish ranked as the most financially successful religion group in the United States, with 44% of Jewish living in households with an income of at least $100,000.
Damn.
Right. Hey, and I be going to these grocery stores for work, and there's a grocery store in like the Jewish neighborhood where they have a rabbi. All he gets paid like over $100,000. All he does is bless the truckloads that come in.
Right.
He'll do a blessing on them, and that's all he does all day is bless the loads coming into the store.
Right.
He'll getting like $100,000 a year. Just to
Just
say
to-
some Yiddish
Right.
on some fucking defiled ass food anyways.
Probably just
coming in.
a blessing for a blessing to probably a blessing in the name of Satan, man.
Yeah.
Because they don't worship Yahweh, they don't worship our true power, man. And they Satan is behind closed doors anyway, man. There's many videos that point that out.
That's right.
And one of them, one of I think I forgot one of the top Jewish people, he admitted that McDonald's got human baby meat in it, man. All right, he admitted. He said, "Y'all ain't gonna do shit about it." He right, because everybody's asleep. You know,
They like that baby meat, boy.
yeah.
And also, the scriptures also say in the curses that we shall go to them and whoever for want of all things.
Yep.
Right.
Y'all own like all these
That's
different,
Deuteronomy 28:48.
all these different companies. All right, the diamonds, gold, Hollywood. All right,
One of the richest found the Rothschilds,
the Rothschilds. You own the
the
banks.
Red Shield.
All right,
So they got
That's
streets in Jerusalem named after them.
Yeah, they got streets in our homeland named after them and shit.
that's why they got that term.
They own Hollywood, shit.
Yeah, Hollywood. Yeah, that's why they said Hollywood. That's why they even got a book about it called "How the Jews Made Hollywood." You motherfuckers own everything, man.
Right.
All right. They even got that term called "Jew 'em up." It's like a term in business, like how you could kind of like slither your way around certain business deals.
Maxwell Street was called Jewtown.
There you go.
It was called Jewtown, man.
See, that's a derogatory term for you Jewish called we doing business. Well, we don't want to give them a 20%. We want to really give them 15. Well, just Jew them up. That's what that term. Just try to like psych them out of whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? It's like be deceitful.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Hey man, y'all have all this money, but I thought y'all was supposed to be the tail, man. Y'all
Right,
supposed to be under the curses.
Right.
I know we're gonna get to it later, but how the hell are you in the land? And the Bible says Jacob, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right.
So that means that Esau should not be in rulership right now.
That's right.
Jacob should be.
Right.
So what's the deal?
What's the deal?
So the curse is over with now?
Right. You read Hebrew Edomites.
Yeah. So is King David here?
Nope.
Who don't?
Oh, Rothschild said he is King David.
Oh boy. All right, go ahead.
I got a precept for you.
Go ahead.
Right? This Revelations 2:9. I know that works in tribulation and in poverty.
Right.
But there are if they are in poverty.
Right.
Are the Jewish people in poverty?
Right.
No, they not.
Hold on. That originally was talking about our people back then. Cause our people, they being niggas, man.
That's right.
Right. They being selfish and they wasn't doing right by Yahweh Shai. But it's double for also applied to your ass.
It's twofold.
It's
Right.
twofold. All right.
They say, but they are rich, and I know the blasphemy of them that would say they are Jews.
Who say they are Jews? Him. Felipe.
Mm-hmm.
Rothschild. All of them. Go ahead.
And are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
The synagogue of Satan. You worship Satan behind closed doors. Many videos. Your people confess themselves they doing it, man. All right.
I got another one. This
And you ain't no real Karaite Jew either, man. All right. I've seen it before, man. They spirit totally different from you, man. You're a fucking devil and a demon, man.
That's right.
You're a fucking demon, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
This Zechariah 9:6. A bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines.
Right.
And what? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Right,
No,
right.
go ahead. Bring it out.
Cause what's Ashdod? Ashdod is talking about in Tel Aviv over there in what? Israel. So, and it say a bastard. What does bastard mean? A false, a fraud, a falsifier.
Somebody that don't belong there.
Fraudulent.
Fraudulent.
Yeah. Who ever want a bastard child? You gonna take care of a bastard child off?
No.
You gonna take care of a bastard child? Ain't yours. Kid ain't yours. All right. Who the fuck would? Nobody want to be bothered no bastard kid, man. Talking about crazy. You know his daddy pop up cuckoo crazy and shit. Man.
Right.
His ass grow crazy. You up there eating dinner, you'll treat him right. All these years, shit, out of nowhere, you start eating, you sleep, cut your damn throat and shit. Alright? Because you are that child, Esau. You the kid with the knife, where you gonna kill that slit everybody's throat while they sleep and shit, man. You're a man of perdition. Alright?
He is a bastard because Esau got put by.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Nobody, he's on voting, man. Most ain't, you programmed to do evil, man. Alright, this ain't the 3D animation film Wreck-It Ralph. He could change his program and shit. Alright. Hey man, you gotta play your program, man. Alright, somebody get Isaiah chapter 2 right quick. Then we're gonna play that video. That's cool, they not in that land. Isaiah 2 and Michael chapter 2. We read Isaiah chapter 2 first. Right, go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah 2:1.
Uh-huh.
The word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Right. So Yahweh kingdom gonna be established on top of the other kingdoms here on the earth, man. The heathen kingdoms, man. All right. China, Moab, Japan. Japan was Amish, so-called Japanese. All right. Ham. All the Africans, on their continent, of Africa, all the African statesmen, Hamites, man, gonna rule over them. All right. So this Most High King gonna be established on top of the other kingdoms on this earth. Go ahead, read that. Those are those mountains stand for those kingdoms and stuff. All right, go ahead. Those governments. All right, go ahead.
That's why you have to stay there now. A couple extra more minutes.
Reading on. Verse 2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations.
Yep. Go ahead.
And shall flow unto it.
So it says what?
Shall flow. All nations shall flow unto it.
So all nations shall flow unto it. Keep going.
And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths.
Mm-hmm.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem.
All right. So is any other nation flowing onto the modern day state of Israel for righteousness' sake? Are these Khazars, these Jewish people? Because the word Jewish means something like my shoe is brownish, but not exactly brown. All right. That's why they use the term Jewish, man. All right.
Right.
They know that their top lead know they're not the children of Israel, man. All right. How this being righteous, man? How this the law of righteousness going out the land of Israel? There's goddamn pork factory in the land, man. All right, play that video off.
אתה אוכל חזיר?
חס ושלום. למה? כי התורה אומרת שזה אחד מבעלי החיים שאסורים באכילה.
אבל לא מסקרן אותך לדעת מה הטעם של החזיר?
אני אגיד לך את האמת שהמחשבה על אכילה של דבר שאסור, שהתורה אוסרת עליי, היא מעוררת בי איזשהו גועל, רתיעה. לכן מבחינתי זה דבר מאוס. רק המחשבה על זה שזה הפוך ממה שהשם רוצה, זה מעורר סלידה. ומעורר הרגשה וטעם לא נעים. אז האכילה הזו יכולה לגרום למה שנקרא טמטום המוח וטמטום הלב. טמטום במובן של אטימות. זאת אומרת, אם אדם רוצה שהוא יהיה במצב שהמוח שלו יהיה כלי לקלוט בתוכו רוחניות עדינה, אז הוא צריך להתנזר מאותם מאכלים שהתורה עושה.
למרות שביהדות החזיר נחשב טמא, ישנם בישראל כאלו שאוכלים אותו. אבל גם המעטים שאוכלים חזיר משתמשים בשם קוד. מה זה סטייק לבן?
סטייק לבן יש צוואר ויש צלע. צוואר קצת יותר שומני והצלע הוא פחות שומני. צוואר יותר עסיסי.
אבל מה זה אומר סטייק לבן? מאיזה חיה זה?
חזיר.
חזיר?
כן.
אז למה לא רשום חזיר?
כי בארץ נהוג להגיד לבן.
אז לבן זה מילת קוד לחזיר?
כן, חזיר, כן.
This shit, man. When the scripture said pork gonna be a self-pork factory when the real children of Israel come out to the land, man. It's just total madness, man. Alright? Hey, that's why we gotta hit you inside your head with a fucking rod, man. Like I said in Revelation chapter 2, verse 26, man. That's the only way to get you right, man.
מה את הכי אוהבת לאכול המאכל האהוב עלייך?
שניצל חזיר, שמים קצת דופקים על הבשר, שמים מלח, שמים קמח, ביצה, פירורי לחם, זה שניצל הכי טוב.
בארץ אבל לא אומרים את המילה הזאת, זו מילה שאנשים כמעט לא משתמשים, נכון?
אנחנו חיים, המפעל עובד.
Hold on, Paul said, that's good enough. That contradicts Isaiah. How? They not keeping the law.
Can I finish this thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
You said that. This second address, 3. I'm gonna start at 33 again. And yet their reward appear not, and their labor have no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth and think not upon their commandments. Mm-hmm. Where there therefore are wickedness now in the balance, and there also that dwell in the world, so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. For when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in their sight, and what people so kept their commandment? Though there shall find that Israel by name had kept their precept, but not the heathen, man. And I cut that whole video right there, man.
Yeah.
They don't keep the law.
Yep.
The law was given to the nation of Israel, and Israel only, man.
Yep.
Right. In the what? The book of Maccabees with the 7 brothers and the mother.
Right.
They got put to death because they didn't want to eat pork. But now look at our people and these people in our land. They over here selling it, and our people eat it willingly now and shit. They don't even second guess it.
I got a precept for you. No, I don't got no. This is Isaiah 60 and 18. Violence shall no more be heard. It's extra ground. Yeah, you can talk slowly. I was looking for that one. Alright, now you can give me on camera.
Yeah, I ain't ready.
That's why. This is Isaiah 60 and 18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. So that's one strike. All right.
Hey, put a video of Palestinians versus Israel.
Right. There's plenty of violence over there, right?
Put that on. We want to get that on camera. Shit.
The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but Yahweh shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy power thy glory. Which is twofold, man. For one, the wisdom of the scriptures, all right, would be inside the people of Israel, man. All right, that'd be it. It wouldn't be no darkness. They wouldn't be going off. Yeah. But also, where the chariots at? The chariot is supposed to be over the land of Israel, and the children of Israel are there, man.
Yeah.
All right. The sun shall no more go down, neither shall the moon withdraw itself, for Yahweh shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. Here's the point, verse 21. Thy people also shall be all righteous. Thy people also shall be all righteous. Yeah. Even swine is against the law, man. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten it in his time.
And they not fruitful.
That's right.
It says Hosea chapter 1, verse 10, 11, that Israel should be at the sand of the sea.
That's right. Hey, Jeremiah says we get our land back, we're going to have that new covenant, man. We ain't going to be able to go off.
Right.
They don't fit the prophecies.
They going off.
Yeah.
Pork factory in there.
and they know it's wicked, so they say we're going to call it white steak.
Yeah.
He asked, why do you call it white steak? You know, and they told you why, man. To hide the fact what it is, man.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the devil we dealing with. Revelation 2 and 9. All right? You ain't got to get, they that say they're Jews, but do lie, man.
It's a spirit.
Synagogue and Satan. That's a spirit.
Hey, play that clip, Pop. It one of the violence.
Anyone?
Go down, scroll down a little bit.
There's still more to the idea, too.
Okay. All right. Hey, before you play any no clips, let Ark read that out.
This is the book of Isaiah, going back to the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and 4, and it reads, and he shall judge among the nations and rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nations shall, so, you know, those are farming tools, you know. Yeah. All right, and they're not going to be used as swords, man. They're going to be used as for farming, you know. Right. We're reading on. Nation shall not lift up their sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So if those were the real Jews, the real Israelites in the land, there wouldn't be war. You wouldn't be seeing this stuff on the news, man.
Yep.
It's another cut, you know.
Yep.
To prove that those are not the real Jews.
You be seeing like they go into the land, they learn the laws from them. It's peaceful, flowers blooming and shit, the grass, everything be green in Israel and stuff, man. Animals, all types of animals and shit. Yeah. Everything be in peace, man. All right, play the clip.
You say everything gonna be in peace? I'll wait for the clip. Slack. You play the clip. Slack it up.
No, yo, hold up.
Okay. This is Ezekiel 38:14. Therefore, son of man, prophesy, saying to Gog, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, in that day when my people of Israel dwelleth safely, shalt thou not know it. And when the children of Israel is really in that land, everybody's going to know it, man. That's why the Lord said there, where he said, you're going to go against these people that's in my land. Because when my true children are there, you going to know it. They're going to dwell safely, man. These are not the Israelites, man. That's why it's war over there. That's why they breaking the laws of the Lord. That's why they got goddamn Rainbow City, man.
We gonna play that
Pink
clip.
City.
Oh, yeah.
The big ass gay parade, man.
Yep. Hey, God, go play that clip.
They call Tel Aviv Pink City. That's a disgrace.
That's a disgrace, man.
Like this damn commercial.
Yeah,
they're saying it. Okay.
That's real.
Hey, but that's that damn Hollywood fault, man. It made so many damn special effects. You can't tell the difference.
The Israeli military says it's launched some 220.
It says Israeli what? Play that again, Israeli what? No, rewind it back a little bit more.
The Israeli military says it's launched some 220
What the hell is hold on, pause that. If they're the real Jews, why are they launching weapons at another nation, man? It's supposed to be at peace, like I said in Isaiah chapter 2 and Micah chapter 4. And what the scripture the brother read. Alright?
It's supposed to be no more war.
No more wars. Play the whole thing.
Hey, I got a precept if I may.
Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 37 and 26. It says, moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore. All right. So this is when the real Hebrew Israelites will be placed, placed in His sanctuary, man, in His land. All right. They're gonna have that covenant of peace. Verse 27, it says, "My tabernacle also shall be with them. Yeah, I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And the heathen shall know that I, Yahweh, do sanctify Israel, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore." And like the other Ritazawanya was saying, the heathen shall know, man. Everybody's gonna know, man. You know that the Most High chose Israel, and that's not going on right now. They don't have that covenant of peace. You know, the scriptures say it all throughout, man. These guys just don't fit the prophecies, man. They don't fit the scriptures.
Play that clip out. Then go to the Pink City in Israel.
Militant groups Hamas and Islamic Jihad releasing these pictures of a strike on an alleged rocket manufacturing facility. But other buildings, properties and roads have also been destroyed, and a number of Palestinians have been killed, including a mother and her 14-month-old niece. The children of one resident, Allah Abwa Absa, are sleeping now, but she said there was a lot of bombing. People were afraid and terrified and running, and everyone was looking for their children. After the first rocket hit, everyone started screaming, children and adults. Israel says its airstrikes are in retaliation for hundreds of rockets fired by Palestinian militants into Israel. Its Iron Dome defense system has intercepted around 150 of the more than 400 rockets fired at it in the past 24 hours.
I'm calling you Karate Jew.
In Ashkelon, 6 miles north of Gaza.
Because karate, what the fuck? I pronounce it anyway. All right, Karaite Jew. All right, what we gonna call Karate Jew? Cause you phony, man. You just like those, like back in the 1980s when karate was a fad. And you set up a lot of Suedo karate masters was set up those damn fake karate schools in the strip malls and shit, man. That's you damn devil. You're a strip mall karate bastard.
Right, he had his students punching plywood and shit so it break easily.
Like on Martin Dragonfly Jones. That's him, man. That's him. His ass red. That's it. Alright, go to a gay parade in Israel.
I had a quick scripture.
Alright, go ahead.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And what do you see, man? People are not rejoicing.
They mourning shit. People dead. All that video clip, people dead. And all that rumble and shit, man.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's what you see. People are mourning, man.
Right.
And it's because, hey, man, the Jews, the Israelites are not ruling, man. You know, we're not. They're not out there enforcing.
This is last year, right? Yeah, June 18. Play that clip, man.
It's June.
It's June. Oh no, play another clip. Oh, there you go. Yeah. What the hell? What they doing? Celebrating Asherah, the rabbit ears. They're supposed to be no idolatry. They're supposed to be that sodomy over there, man. Hey, you supposed to put a homosexual death according to the law, man. So I get that Leviticus 20:13, Leviticus 18:22. Look at this shit, man.
And look what it says. Tel Aviv's 20th gay parade. This the 20th. That was the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
Man. That's 20 years of them doing this foul
shit.
ass shit. Public display of just pride, like you said, pride against the Lord.
But they supposed to be the Israelites. They're not supposed to be going off, man. They're supposed to get that down low. They're supposed to be perfect. They're not supposed to be no homosexuals in the streets, man.
People is happy.
Mocking gas.
Parties are amazing. I felt so welcome.
Pause it.
It's really.
This is total mess, man. This is no master script. Go ahead, bring it up.
This is Second Peter 2:6, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. Alright, and that's what you see here today, man. Alright, the acts of what was that, Sodom and Gomorrah in the Holy Land, man. Alright, but they're supposed to be the people of the Most High, man.
Alright. that contradicts all the spiritual Isaiah chapter 2, Micah chapter 4, that there should be peace when the real Israel get back their land. Everybody supposed to be set example for the law, statutes, commandments. That contradicts it.
Right, because Hebrews 8 with the second covenant, we're gonna have the laws written in our minds. We ain't gonna be going off, okay? So, and that's why in Isaiah 2, the heathens are gonna come to us, so we could teach them the ways of the Heavenly Father. All right, and these people ain't doing that. Obviously, they're committing adultery, homosexuality. They're eating pork.
Yep.
All right, these ain't the real people.
You got that Leviticus?
Yeah.
18, Leviticus 18 and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. Right. It is an abomination, man. You know.
All right, go ahead. Leviticus 20:13. All right, so they don't supposed to be doing that, man. All right, go ahead.
This is Leviticus 20:13.
Right.
A man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman. Both of them committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
Put to death. It's supposed to be a firing squad. It ain't supposed. It's supposed to be a firing squad. Come out there and light their asses up, man. Or it's a whole bunch of army with some swords putting up to death, man.
Yep.
All right. That ain't supposed to be like that way, period, man. They're supposed to be peaceful, law, statutes, commandments. Everybody going to learn the laws and everything, man. All right. So, anybody got something else? We move on from this.
Well, since we're moving on, let's just get the dress code real quick. Somebody get numbers 15 to 38. Right. Shot. Now, what I want to know is, why the fuck do y'all wear them black ass suits, man? All right, y'all always wearing black suits.
Hey, yeah, put that.
And white, white shirts under it, man. Y'all motherfuckers look like y'all selling coupons and shit. Bro. Y'all don't know what the fuck you doing, man. Like, what does that have to do with the Torah, man? What does that have to do with the Bible? Y'all made that shit up, man. All right, this is from Wikipedia. It says Yiddish.
You got it right.
It says Yiddish. It says the bikash. It says is a type of frock coat usually made of black silk or polyester, worn by Hasidic Jews and by some non-Hasidic hard-eyed Jews. It says the beshki is worn mainly on Shabbat or Sabbath and Jewish holidays, or at weddings or other such events. During the week, it is customary to wear a relic made of wool or polyester, looking like a regular double-breasted suit, only longer. It says the Hasidic rabbis, Hasidic rabbis who wear a bishki during the week will wear a more ornate version for Sabbaths, often lined with velvet or some color other than in addition to black. All right. So where is that in Scripture, man? Right. So when the world calls Jesus, who y'all don't believe in anyway, when he returns, he's gonna come back in a long garment like this, green. All right. Fringes. With fringes. Yeah. All right. All right, and like a golden girdle around his waist. All right, that's how a man in the Bible is supposed to dress, man. We wear garments like this, man. We don't wear fucking three-piece suits, man.
Bible shot.
And they call it sackcloth, especially in this day and age. Right. We righteous men of the Lord. This garment right here, I can't even remember how old this one is. I don't wear it on the line anymore. I just keep it in the house. But over time, it's frail. It's getting old. So it's hard to even find out how to open it up, But that's indicative of us not being in our kingdom, and then follow the scriptures. It said put on some sackcloth. Somebody just give one quick scripture proving that we're supposed to be wearing sackcloth.
Come and get your licking.
Because when we're in the kingdom, like they said right now, we just having sackcloth. Grab that. Because when we're in the kingdom. Our garments right now, it just cover the front and back. We wore full garments and they went around. You know, we had girdles and everything. But that was our attire, man, not wearing three-piece suits because, hey, this is proof. Exodus 20 and 26. It's talking about the altar, right? Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto my altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. And what's that? When you walking up steps, you know, basically somebody can look up your skirt. This is what we had on, man. Garments, man. All right, or a skirt, so to say. Just, you know, or like they say, a dress. You know, but that's
garment is
what
fine because it's a garment. Ain't no dress like a woman dress.
Well, no, I don't mean.
I know what you mean. I'm just saying, but it's just a garment.
Yeah.
Garment means clothes.
Yeah, these people don't get it.
And that's fucked them. They don't get it.
Right. So, you know, I just said skirt or dress so you can understand what it means. Something that flows down. You know, we didn't wear this shit, man. That's bugged out. That's why it says don't build steps. In fact, when you read the law, what the priest had on, it said to make sure they wore certain underwear that could cover their thighs
Breeches.
up. Mm-hmm.
What does it say? Trousers or breeches?
I'm not sure. I think it says bridges.
Well, gonna play the rest of this.
You got that numbers though?
Oh yeah. Bring the numbers up. That's what I meant.
No, the right call for a sackcloth scripture.
Oh yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
It's Revelations. It's Revelations 11 and 3.
Monk,
You say,
fake, phony,
Slovakia.
so-called Hebrew.
Satan, man.
it say, and I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,203 days, clothed in sackcloth.
There you go. And Exodus 28:42, and thou shalt make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness from the loins even to the thighs they shall reach.
Exactly. Because what? We didn't have on fucking pants. We had on garments. You know? Otherwise, it wouldn't need to say that, because then it wouldn't matter. You had on some fucking pants. You wouldn't need to have that on when you toss the priest, or a better word. I got you already right here. The Spirit gave a better word besides dress and skirt. If it got to your conscience, a robe. You know? It comes down. It flows down, man. And that covered your whole front and back. Of course, on your side, and there's like these, we just tossed these on, these sackcloth. But as we wore it, man, we wasn't walking around with a fucking 3-piece suit on, man.
That's right. With the sissy Goldilocks.
Hot as hell, man. I know they hot in that shit.
And they always rocking hats, man. You know, they ain't a part of our custom
cover their heads.
Right, hey, when you read the Maccabees, it says that was the height of the Greek fashion.
Yep.
It made them wear a hat.
Yeah.
And you niggas always put on them big fat ass hats, man. And it be hot as hell over there. Y'all be wearing winter hats too. Think y'all doing something right. Matter of fact,
Big ones,
them right there. Them right there.
Those big ass furry ones.
That's me wearing the winter and shit. They over there in the land wearing that shit, man. All right.
But y'all supposed to be the real Jews, though.
Yeah.
That's to mimic that woolly hair.
Yep, con. Yep.
And it's a horrible mimicry. How those little tassels on the side of your head going to represent bush or woolly hair and skin of brass, you know? It's a bit burned in the furnace. You know, how that does not look like a lion silhouette. Go open up a new tab and put in black man with afro and beard. There on another tab, put in, you know, lion, male lion with full mane. Ooh, afro. Alright, there we go. Well, that was good. That's good right there. That's sufficient. Alright. So he has an afro and a beard now.
The one with a lion.
Lion with full mane.
I think I stole it.
No, N-E.
Alright, that's a lot. What happened?
It popped up.
Just took away. They know what you did. Okay, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Lord likens.
Click on the breakdown. You get a breakdown right there.
Wait, oh, right here? Oh, shit.
Just click on it. There you go.
Right? Because he pressed on it and did some extra funky shit. He sells his.
Just go back to images.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. Now you see the afro and beard. He has a little afro. He has a fro. and his sides come all around his face. All right. That's right, and a little chest hair. All right. Now go into the other picture. That's what that looks like. A natural afro and beard. Now you go to the other one, the Jewish. That's a hat. I mean, that's all I gotta say. It's a hat.
It is.
And if you can't see that, fuck you. I don't care. Fuck you. May Most High kill you. You're dumb. You're stupid. You're ignorant. And I hope the Most High destroy you and your whole family.
Hope you're dead. I hope you burn in hell.
Then the kids got they head shaved in the middle and shit.
I saw that dumb ass shit.
What is that? Damn, Susie Q fucking locks. Right?
Yeah,
It's
called,
like a hyena.
it's called peitos. How you say it?
Pigtail.
Piyat?
Piyat? Yeah, that's
Peyot?
Peyot. That's what
Peyot are worn by
That's in
some men
scripture.
and boys in the Orthodox Jewish community based on an interpretation of the biblical injunction against shaving the corners of one's head. Literally, piyah means corner, side, edge. There are different styles of peyot or piyat among Haredi, Hasidic, Yemenic, Kardal Jews, and I just say fake Edomite Amalekites. Because it's bullshit. Because let's go to that real quick. Let's go to Leviticus 19:27.
That's how you know they're not the Israelites. They don't understand what that means. Because to this day, Esau don't get linings. They have no idea what the fucking lining is, so they don't even know how that law fits, because that's not something they deal with.
For the
Niggas
most
deal
part.
with that.
Esau do get liners. I've seen them with the back of their shit crispy. They don't usually fuck up the front, because the front is, their hair is a little bit different unless they go bald or short hair. But if you look around the edges, the sides of the edges and back, they usually do line up the back. Yeah, I see it all the time, especially them corporate niggas, crackers, cracker niggas, wiggers. No, but what did I ask for?
Leviticus.
Right, but
Leviticus 19 and 27. You shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy
I
beard.
pulled that up on the blue letter. Go Leviticus 19:27 and do that, because this is what Esau. He knows,
And he's shaved. He's shaving.
Oh
He
man,
ain't got no beard. You can
what?
see the stubs. You can see the stubs in
Yeah.
his face.
Yeah, some of the Orthodox motherfuckers keep the beard, but they all don't keep the beard.
Leviticus 19.
27.
Leviticus 19.
All right, now go to Leviticus 19:27, and then and we'll go into these words, man. This is also proof that the so-called Jewish people are not the righteous people of the Lord. All right, you should not round the corners. Now, right-click on H685 corners. Matter of fact, no, just do round. Let's do round first. Right-click. When you right-click, right-click. I didn't say click, bro. I said go back. Because otherwise you're gonna make it hard. You're gonna pull up all these words real quickly. Right click, open the link in a new tab, and do the same thing to corners. And you can do mar, and you can do and I think that's the same corner. So that's it. No, that's it. All right. So now you see you should not round. What's round? No. Hold on. Abraham. What's that word?
Oh, it says, Nakha.
Excuse me?
Nakha.
And it's almost gonna be a week, bro. Naquap.
Qua.
It's a pod in final pa. Naquap. Alright, now what does it mean?
Oh, it says to strike off, peel, strike off skin, to go around, compass round, to go around.
To strike off. Now what do you do when someone goes to the barber? What do they strike off? Your hair. Which hair? Either your head or your beard. Alright? And your head means the front and also means the back. Alright? They call it the nape of the neck. Alright? To the sides, to the front. Alright? That's why it says to go around, to surround, to encompass, to enclose, to make round, complete the circuit. Now, go open up a new tab, and go and put in perfectly lying black man head?
Steve Harvey. That's what niggas call it. Hey, you know what? That's a big thing.
I-N-D, yeah, E-D. Go ahead.
That's a big thing, even with niggas, man. They rap about it. You know, some say the Steve Harvey lining. The one nigga Future said, I paid $100 for my lining. That's a big thing with Jake. You know, because it's breaking the law. It's wickedness, man.
Look at this. Look at that. Jake go hard on that line. All right. So you totally round. Click on that one right to the left of that. One more to the left. Left. Shit, even up the old high top fade. Hey, you need to pick on that one. Go pick on that. Look at that crispy, clean. I mean, almost razor blade smooth. Even though at me being a barber, I can actually see a little bit more. I can see how I can tighten that up if I was just. No, I come from a family of barbers, and I could have done in that barberry. I can cut, but I don't. This is not my spirit. I don't have a passion for it. But look at you can click on a couple of the other ones. That's rounding.
Yeah.
That's rounding. Okay? And then now you got the stupid ass Beijing look like a dumb ass cartoon character, man. Ain't no
Pineapple and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Lord, that's right, because Lord gonna destroy his wicked ass, man. Lord ain't dealing with a man like that.
He round his shit all right here.
I mean, that man, that's the reason why we don't like those different
5 o'clock shadows.
5 o'clock shadows, but no, I'm talking about
the
fake, bald phase, mohawks, and all that other shit. That's not our custom, man. Dreads, it's not our custom, man. Lining up and like doing this for fans, that's not our custom, man. Yeah. That's the reason why when a lot of motherfuckers do shit like this in their head, they start getting them bumps.
They call it the black man disease.
That's right.
And if they was the real children of Israel that land, none of this would be going on.
That's right.
We won't be seeing this on it. We won't be seeing.
Oh, it wouldn't be in Israel because you could. Somebody want to get it, they can get it. King David said, "No, y'all stay." When the king of Ammon fucked their heads up, man. What were you about to say with Tasha Wayne?
I don't know. I think I said it, right? Did I say it?
Black man's.
Oh, the black man disease. Yeah, that was it. It's called the black man disease. The proven Israelites.
All right, so go back to the blue letter.
Because when Jake shut their shit bald, what happens? You get that black man disease. Huh? Even when they shave, they get hair.
Ingrowns.
Yep. Yeah, Esau don't deal with that problem like us, man.
Because our hair is meant to be out. Once it goes out, it's cool. If you cut it, it wants to curl right back into the skin, and you get those ingrown hairs, and you get those bumps, and then that shit look like the fucking mumps and like a disease, man. You know, I learned real quick after I'm like, I'll leave my shit alone. And I used to always have a 5 o'clock shadow. Even when I did my plays, I would never cut my beard all the way down with the razor because I used to, and I saw how that fucked it up. So I had a 5 o'clock, even when I had a look appear to be a booty face, it still was a 5 o'clock shadow because I knew that I couldn't cut all my beard. And I learned that from being a man and not wanting to have no bumps because I saw it come like, oh hell no, that's not happening no more. You know.
And you can't get rid of a lot of them. You gotta have to actually have surgery.
Damn.
That's how you know it's like it could be a plague on you. You know, you get them bumps, it's over with. You know,
hey.
Even me, I got something in the back right here. Shit, I can't get rid of that shit.
Hey, I had an ingrown that was, I didn't know. I saw it was the ingrown hair. I pulled it out. That hair was like almost like this long. It pulled and kept pulling and kept pulling and kept pulling, and it was all that in one of them little bump things. You know what I'm saying, under the skin. You know what I'm saying, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, it has my. And my reason was my hair, no matter how low I cut, even at a 5 o'clock shadow, they have to be out, so they don't come up and come back in.
Yeah, that's the new thing. And niggas is wicked. They try to find a loophole. I forget the nigga of the radio show, Charlemagne. He did the commercial for it. They got a new razor now. It just cuts to. That basically describes as it cuts to the skin. It only shaves skin deep, so the hair is still there, right above the skin. You just don't see it. It's fucking niggas, man. Esau found loophole for him, man.
Yeah, they call it like the black man razor or something like that, or something.
I'm not sure what it's called, Salaki.
But it was specifically, yeah, I think I seen
it was for niggas, and that's why they had Charlemagne doing it. They know we the Israelites, man, because we get these plagues. Esau don't deal with shit like that, man.
Nobody. That's right. Go ahead now. Now go to the next word. What's the next word?
Corner. I think. Let me look it up. But it was H60.
6285 corners. This is now the that's per. Matter of fact, Dayalba.
That's Pa.
That's right, Pa'a. That's right, Pa'a. Good. Yeah, you was on your shit. I don't know about Alvin, but you was on it, bro. Pa'a. Corner, edge, side, quarter, extremity, corner, sides. So it's the extremities. What's now? Go back to the Jake going off. What's the extremities? What's the extremities? Go your outline. That's a good. You can use the one that's on the screen. That's the outer extreme right there. Okay, that's an extreme right there. You go the whole 9, and out of his extremes, the circumference of his head, you see that he's shaved. He's got a little goatee. He's shaved where the Lord intended for him to have a beard. He's cut and crisped up and did a whole bunch of shit. That's off. That's the extremities. That's the corners. That's another. Yeah, that's the corners. All right. The bottom over there, back there. That's all that. That's the corners, man. And when you do those things, most sides said don't do it, because now you're proving yourself to look like what? Walking like an Egyptian, man. Mm-hmm. You're ashamed of. Now go back to the lion, man with afro and beard. You're ashamed. Give me a scripture. Peter, show me the Father. He said, you look like me, and then show that Yahweh Shai had his hair and beard, man.
Can I say something?
Go Bible Shai.
In the Egyptians, they're accustomed to their hair. The women and men, they would shave their heads bald, and they would put wigs on. And when they couldn't grow beards, they would put a fake beard on. Like, do you see, like they call it a God's beard, and they would put like a little fake beard right here. And if you could grow a beard, you would line it up really thin, you know, and it would connect. It would connect to like a peach fuzz right here, you know what I'm saying, to your chin, and then they would line it up. So they was doing lineups back then, man. The Egyptians, man.
Yep. That headpiece you're talking about, that's where niggas get that high top face shit from. Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like. Everybody on social media talking about the Egyptians and this. Nah, you niggas are following Egyptian customs, man.
Right, like Joseph, when his brothers came to him, they didn't recognize him because he had the Egyptians apparel on. You know,
and he was bald headed. He was probably lined up,
smooth face.
That's the perfect one on the screen. I think it's Gil Heron, I believe. But that right there, now go to the lion. Man, that's a lion.
Oh wait.
Oh, no, I didn't say. No, they're lion too. But they the wicked lions, man. They albino lions, man. And you know, scroll over to some real ones instead of the caricature. You know what I'm saying? We have the frontal picture. You know what I'm saying? That Afro and beard, man. Even that one, you can see it. Yeah. You know, why does the Lord likens us to that? Because that's our spirits, man. You know, that's why I think Joshua must be I think he's a Gadite, because he didn't have that lion spirit. He gave up that fight. But that's beautiful right there. That's absolutely beautiful. That's gorgeous. He gotta be. Judah don't give up like that. Judah got too much pride. They'll go out dying. They'll go out fighting. I don't know. That was sad. But look, now go back from that picture to Gil. The
nigga.
Yeah. That's Jake, bro. All right. And that's why he said, don't round the corners of your head. Don't mar the corners of your beard. Now, if every so-called Amalek, go back to the Jewish people now. If they were the righteous Israelites and teaching the truth, all right, I think there's one day right over there. No, did you close it up?
I think it closed on accident. Something like that.
That's right. You'll see, you know, they got to put a hat to emulate what was naturally done with the woolly hair, and they don't have it. And yeah, some of those rabbis, they'll have their beards, you know, full and crisp, but that's not the whole so-called Jewish community, and they don't push that vibration, because whoever's the real Israelite supposed to be, don't we supposed to be a beacon to the world?
Yep.
And all nations supposed to come flow to it for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding?
Yes.
And look at that, Jay. That's so fucking stupid, man.
Look, they got a tire on their head.
That's why the Most High is going to destroy all of them.
Look at that, John. See the Father.
Yeah.
It's St. John chapter 14, verse 8. Philip said unto him, Lord, show us the Father, and it sufficeth us. Yahushua said unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that has seen me hath seen the Father, and how sayest thou then, show us the Father?
And he basically said, I look like my daddy. All right. Now describe Revelation 1 and how the Lord described himself in Revelations 1. You know. And put in the new window Father, Son, lookalikes. Put black man, Father, and Son lookalikes.
This is Revelations 1 and 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes were as flames of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
Brass, brown. Matter of fact, this Ice Cube and his son, his skin is bronze, it's bright brass. Now if you burn it, it's going to turn dark brown. Go ahead.
It says, unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
All right, and he had a deep, powerful voice, man. All right, so he said, yeah, I look like my daddy. My daddy got, and then Yahushua had an afro and beard. That's why the Lord wants us to have our afros and beard. That's why he said his hair and his heads were like white wool, had woolly hair. All right, that woolly hair goes back to that like a sheep. Just like Gil Heron, that the one so-called black man with the afro and beard that looked just like a lion. All right, they look alike too. You know what I'm saying? And both of them wicked, like father, like son. You know what I'm saying? You know. Oh, I didn't know they were real life father and son.
No, they not.
I think that's just the movie.
That's
No,
the
they
black-
said King T'Challa is played by a real life father and son.
Oh, yeah, they say it right here.
Is that?
Yeah, no, it says that. I'm with you. Jake said, no, I don't think it's just a movie. It says it right there on the screen.
That's a real life father.
That's the Eagles read it.
And they do look alike.
Yeah.
No, it's just a movie. It's right there.
They was going off.
They do look just alike. I'll beat T'Challa ass, bro.
But that's how you're supposed to look like your fathers. You know, it's good, man.
Damn.
You know, get shit. Sons of Solomon 1 and 5 and 6.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Cause they look just alike, man.
Yeah.
And they both goofy as hell.
It's Song of Solomon, 1 and verse 5. It say, I am black, but comely, O ye daughter of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtain of Solomon. Look not upon me, because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. My mother's children was angry with me. They made me the keepers of the vineyard, but my own vineyard have I not kept.
Was not King Solomon king of Israel?
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody make King Solomon take care of their vineyard?
Wow.
That's a prophecy. That's why he said, look not upon me because I'm black. That's the scripture that lets you know there was going to be a time where people will look upon us only because of our skin complexion and make us be the lowest in the totem pole and make us have to take care of their vineyards and to show the hatred that's toward us. That fits us. Now go back to the Jewish people. That don't fit. It don't fit. It don't fit them. It don't fit them. They're at the top. They're in this high seat right there. Aren't they in a high seat? And you got people in a high seat over them too. All right. They're in rulership right now. They own the media. They own the governments. They own the banks. They own the corporations. They own the planet. That matches up with Genesis. The earth is it's like Job. The earth is given into the hand of the judges. Which one?
Job 9:24.
That's like it. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And they're that's it. They're imposters, man. That's in Wisdom of Solomon too. The counterfeits. Give me that. Wisdom of Solomon too. That we're esteemed as counterfeits, man. This is how you know the scriptures are true. But if you're emotional and what's like it, if you're over emotional and you're wicked, you're not gonna see it.
I have it.
Go ahead, brother.
Wisdom of Solomon 2:16. It says, "We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounces the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that God is his father."
All right, read it again.
Wisdom of Solomon 2:16. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
We the Edomites, are esteemed, valued that as counterfeits, phonies, fake, imposters, thieves, robbers, scandal. That's why Job said, what was it Job said? They cried after him as a thief. Mm-hmm. Give me that. All right? We cried out after them as after a thief because they what? They stole everything. Israel's a nation robbed and spoiled. All right? Their prisoners are stored in prison houses. By who? These people. They were the go open up a new tab and put in Jewish slave ship owners and put list of Jewish slave ship owners. Go ahead, brother. Read.
Job 30.
I ain't pissed off now, man.
They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief.
We had to drive them away, man, from Rome. All right? And that's the same way we're going to do it again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. He's when they come on us and roll down on us and we're not even fucking with these motherfuckers, the Lord's going to lift up a standard and we're going to get their ass, man. We will be the battle axe and weapons of war when the Lord give us that power. Until then, we are under their foot and they've been kicking our ass. Surprised us to still sit down. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6, it says, to dwell in the clefts of the valleys and caves of the earth.
And they call themselves Caucasians, man. From where? The clefts of the fucking mountains, man. The caves, man. The Caucasus Mountains, south of Russia. Now, that's good in that. This is Jewish slave ship owners. Abigail. Oh, Aaron Lopez. Moses Levy. Jacob Franks. Ethnicity, Jews. Oh, it's named the ship Crown. Isaac Levy. And Nathan Simpson. Nathan is the Hebrew word of God. To give. Right? A gift. Right? Moses Levy was a big time one. He's on a whole bunch of them. He was a major one. He's on the Abigail. He was part owner of the owner of Nassau. Four Sisters.
Charlotte.
The Charlotte, the Caracoa. Just to name a few. Alright? I claim him in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua B'Shem HaKadosh. Just because of that. Alright? Matter of fact, I claim all these motherfuckers on this list right here. For us right here to share and split between these brothers in this room. In the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua B'Shem HaKadosh. Sons of bitches. Mm-hmm. Alright? They even have one called Jesus, man. Alright? A slave, name of a slave ship. That's just a few of them. That's not all of them.
The good shit, Jesus.
You know. So how you the ones gonna be? You was on the slave ships, but you bought them. You ran them.
So he tried to say that when our ancestors, not his, in 7 AD when they got conquered by the Romans, this is the southern kingdom that they got shipped to Egypt. That's what Egypt means in Deuteronomy 28. That's not.
No,
true.
it's just not. It's impossible.
It's only
you don't ship nobody 11-day journey.
Right.
You don't ship nobody that.
Yep.
You know, there's no, and show me proof. Show me records. Show me
proof.
Logs.
Yep.
Show me evidences. Fuck out of here.
Yep. And that's only 3 tribes. Because the majority of the Northern Kingdom, they was over here in America when that was going on. So how's that the whole nation?
But they can't get over the artifacts. They can't get over the so-called Dark Ages. They can't get over the Moors. They can't get over a whole lot of shit. So and they can't get over my skin is black upon me. They can't get over that. So I don't care about all that shit.
And then on top of that, he tried to say that the Israelites would never lose their heritage. That's not true, man.
Oh, well, we did. You call average so-called black man, what's your nationality? I'm black, African American.
They'll tell you a religion.
Baptist, yeah.
Cause what it says, and I'm just jump to it, man. Cut them. It said Baruch chapter 2 verse 30. It says, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they should remember themselves." How the hell they going? If Israel if the whole nation Israel didn't forget themselves, why they remember themselves? They land in captivity. They land in the last days. If they never lost their heritage, fucking devils, man.
That's why the Most High is going to destroy them. Is there any more precepts?
Anybody got something else?
No, you go back to the video.
Yeah, well, we covered it. We just cut through all this shit, you know.
Is there still some more in the video you want to
Yeah, but the stuff he brought up, he gonna talk about. But you go ahead and play the clip if you want.
Well, I mean, how long we been on?
Hour 25 minutes.
That's good. That's it. This is just done. We don't have to. The horse is beaten.
Yeah.
So fuck him.
Yeah.
You don't have to fuck his ass. May the Most High destroy him and his whole family, his dog, his cat, and everything else. Everything that pisses against the wall. That's right. So, in the name of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash, all praises and honor, glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles out in New York, the great millstone. And great millstone, GMS, honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, by Yahushai, in truth and sincerity. Never gonna say Shalom, and above all.